Yo, what's good with it? What's popping with it?
Yeah.
Man, listen, this one right here. Welcome to another segment of 4th and 1. Day 3, Peggy.
Yes, sir.
You still here? As we say,
here.
welcome to 4th and 1. Well, we always got it done. Yeah, man, with the first family, a member of the first family of the sports black culture.
Yes, sir. For the coach.
His daddy call him Junior, so I'm going to call him Junior.
Yeah.
Dion Jr., my boy.
Hey, I appreciate
What's
it.
up?
I appreciate being here, man.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
sir.
I watch y'all stuff all the time.
Yeah.
You real motivational, bro. You
Appreciate it.
It's inspiring. Like, you know, a lot of us we stopped playing football way before you stopped playing football, and it's inspiring. Like seeing you finding yourself and finding a different lane,
Bro,
after you stop playing. So
you are such a wild card
Yeah.
yes, sir.
because all the content that we see of your family, it's from well-off media.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So you guys figured that out, leveraged the market there. Then you have a very artistic side of you're an artist. Then you bring the pizzazz, and I'm telling you, I'm blaming you for content creators or people who are labeled shooters. They now coming with the Louis Vuitton bag, with the drip,
Yeah.
with the swag
Yeah.
and the sauce.
Facts.
And it's impacted when they see guys like you who are not only shooting dope content, but also is dope content. How would you describe how you see yourself and what do you want from yourself individually?
I see myself as a guy just playing my role, bro, and I'm being a star in my role, and like just being comfortable with who I am, and just really truly loving the people around me, the people I'm working with, and just being a star in your role. You're not envying anybody else. It's not like I want to be this, I want to be that. Oh, that should be me. In front of the camera, it's like, nah, you got to be great at what you do. You know, you get $1 billion or $1 million off of anything you see. You know, anything you set your eyes on. The people that made the mic stand. It's not just the people that made the mic. So it's like you just gotta be comfortable with yourself. But no, I just see myself as a guy playing that role.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
When we talk about role playing all the time, and that's the thing what Cam always says, like, even with the athletes or the celebrities, it's like, bro, you gotta have a good core around you, a good group around you, because that's how your career will either go up or go down. And we talk about what's needed. You play football. You got a family full of football players and known for the family playing football, but you're not playing pro, right?
Right.
You picked up something else to do, and that broadens the voice of your family. Talk about the importance of that. And we talked about it like off camera, but the importance of what you do and being that person that is around the group of seeing everybody, but like making sure everybody's going in the right path, because that's a real deal, like position you got to play though.
Well, yeah, you still an older brother, so like you still want to align, make sure they stay on their, you know, stay on their assignment. You know, because sometimes people can get knocked off their assignment with different things coming in, different blessings coming in.
Yeah.
So they could get knocked off their assignment, but now it's just like when lions hunt or animals hunt. Like everyone's attacking, but they're attacking at a different point. So we're all attacking. We're trying to get the same goal.
Yeah.
We're still trying to help the family out and strengthen the family name. Like make sure it's a real dominant bloodline, and for generations to come. And you know, you want.
Let me say this. What you guys have been able to endure, but also what you've been able to kind of go through. I don't want to project, but sometimes you even have to say, all right, dog, enough is enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At what point, or how does it necessarily feel? Give us one of the times where it's like, all right, bro, like what are we doing here? Where it really impacted you as big bro, as, you know, a member of the Sanders lineage, and what came from it?
Okay, you asking that as in like something from the outside, or me seeing something and saying, all right,
However
that's
you wanna
enough.
go.
Or, I mean, even say the years at Colorado, when they were at Colorado, when it's just a different lie in the media every day, like they told them to stop playing the fight song so they could play Perfect Timing, or just something stupid like. It's like, all right, bro, like y'all just making up stuff.
Yeah.
Like it's just making up stuff. Even on the path to the draft, some of the stuff you see, some of the stuff I'm like, okay, It could be. No, but no, I'm not.
That sound about
Yeah,
right,
no,
but it
yeah.
That ain't it.
Yeah, it's not right, but some of the stuff just be just off the wall, like, bro, it's getting ridiculous, bro. It's getting, and I don't have deals. I don't have whatever. Like, I do, but I don't. So I'm the firecracker. I'm the, bro, what y'all need me to say?
Yeah.
Or y'all need, like, yeah.
I'm with the smoke.
He's a self-imposed publicist.
Yeah, y'all need me to tweet something, or y'all need me to respond back to somebody. So yeah, that's my role also. Like, bro, if y'all need me to say something to somebody, I'll do it.
I'm gonna give you one moment that I was like, all right, bro, y'all play too much, and like I can really throw hands, and take it there. The draft prank call,
Yeah.
like I'm like, okay, dog. Like there are certain lines that you don't cross. That line was crossed, and even in that frame, you know, contrary to, and this is what people need to understand, contrary to what you feel about Cam Newton, how you feel about Shador, how you feel about Deion Sanders, Jr. or Senior. No matter how you feel about Shiloh, no matter how you feel about individuals, we're still human beings.
For sure.
Right.
And
100%.
when you do certain things, it's going to evoke a human reaction. So as those things are happening, it's like, all right, dog, you gonna fool around and find out,
Yeah.
you know, what that prescription you subscribing for.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that's a lot to me. But you know, how does those type of situations bring the family closer, or how it make you guys feel?
Yeah, everybody just got to be comfortable with themselves and know who they are, and then you just got to be there for one another.
Yeah.
You know, we always around each other. We do everything together.
Yeah.
We don't only work together. We be out of town together. We vacation together. We fight together. We fight against each other also, but that strengthens it also.
Yeah.
You know, so no, and you're used to it, bro. You're used to it.
Yeah.
You know, you were the first to do many things that we see just black quarterbacks do today, and you used to it.
Yeah.
Like some stuff can't phase you, but like you said, some stuff they might catch you at the right time of day. Like, all right, bro.
For sure.
Yeah.
They try to control the response. Like you can't control my reaction.
For
Yeah.
sure.
But
Yeah, so-
I wanted to peep, and that's something that I guess none of us can really relate to other than you. And Cam kids will have to relate to it, but the child of a star. You instantly born into stardom, right? As a normal kid can just go to school and be like, chill. It's like, that's Deion, in your name, that's Deion Sanders Jr.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that's a whole
Wasn't
nother.
hiding from that.
I've been famous, you know what I'm saying? Like, what does that look like? And what are some things that your dad or your parents as a whole, like, put into you all to balance this type of lifestyle?
Well, you know what? I never lived with my dad. I always lived with my mom, like across town, like in Cedar Hill or just wherever my mom said. I never lived like in the same house as my dad.
Yeah.
I would always go visit him and
Yeah.
always like stay over there for weeks in the summer, but I never just lived with him. So I kind of have a different experience than my brothers, but they're still great down-to-earth individuals.
Yeah.
But growing up, you shy away from your name sometimes because people treat you specific ways. Like, say you go to Neiman Marcus and they don't even look at you. Then they see what your name is. Like, now that you could, okay, he's up there.
Yeah.
Now you want something? You want to buy something?
Yeah.
But you ain't asked me if I want to
second
buy
ago.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
stupid example, but like
Yeah.
just that, and you get that dealing with just people on a daily basis, like growing up. And then say people get in trouble in class for talking. They'll get mad at you like, oh, you feel like you could just talk because you're Deion Sanders' son.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, what about my homeboy?
Yeah, man.
He didn't, like, why? So
You don't know his daddy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
I
my
gotta
bad.
put that on.
Yeah. So he just got in trouble for talking because we just young and immature.
Yeah.
But I got in trouble for talking because I feel like I could do whatever I want. So it's like they just assume,
You a certain type of
they just assume that you a hoe ass. yeah. What's up, bro?
What's the biggest misconception about the Sanders family?
That's good.
I feel like that you never have to work for anything, and like you were given everything, and you just had a super. Well, I don't want to say that because you actually did. You had way better lives than 99% of the world. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, you don't know just real life. You don't know what people go through on a daily basis. You
Yeah.
don't know real life problems, and you never have to work for anything. And that's, yeah.
My last question, and it requires you to kind of pop it a little bit. You feel me?
Yeah.
What year could you go back given the same outcome that you wish you can live a second time over?
Given the same outcome, though, I wish I could do again. So what year do I like want to relive?
What year you was like, bro, that was lit. I want to do that again. Run that year back. Same thing, same parties, same experiences, same just.
You know, it ain't even about me. I've accepted a long time ago, like, the life I live is, like, not a life of my own. Like, I live, like, for everybody around me. So, like, I really don't even care about me. But as you get older, when different things, like, are gone or taken away, you like, dang, I should have cherished that more. So I'll say that. I'll say it could be, and we got our ass whooped that year. The first year we was at Colorado. But it was still, like, we still had my bro Jimmy. Travis was there. Shadora was there. It's like we was all in the same place. Even on breaks, you know, if we went separate ways, everyone got to be back here at this day, at this hour. So you just knew you was going to see your family. So now it's just like, damn, I really spent all this time with my brothers and my dad, everybody, and you had to be here. And now everyone's scattered around doing their own thing. So it's like, damn, I really should have cherished those moments more.
Yeah.
You know?
Because when you think about it, bro, what you were a part of, what you were responsible for capturing was the ability for people to act as if they were there.
Right.
Your photos, your videos, and knowing that when we look back at the Jackson State experience with your dad, the Colorado news, and it was like, bro, this dude literally impacted waves of individuals.
Yeah, no, that's great.
And those sidelines, I ain't never even been to the game. And I'm like, bro, if I ain't gonna be right there where I see Gilly, hello Gilly, if I see Rick Ross, if I see The Rock, if I see Audie, I'm like, dang, bro, this dude doing this in Boulder, Colorado.
Yeah, no.
This ain't Miami. This ain't New York. This is not Los Angeles.
I ain't never even heard of Boulder.
You see what I'm saying?
You know what's funny? You know what was one of the hardest problems that year with everybody come to the games? It was like, I hate saying black problems, but it was like that. We be having to remember, like, some of these people don't like each other. So you have a game list, and you might have a rapper there that's beefing with this other rapper, you know? So you got to remember, like...
Oh, who got the smoke?
Yeah.
You just want love, like, come support, but it's like, hold on, bro.
Oh, it's deeper than that.
Because everyone's in the locker room. It's like at this point, they're not just rap. They're just people in the locker room chilling, hanging out before the game and everything. But still, like, it's smoke. It might be tension. Like, dang, this person is really beefing with this. But it's like, you ain't thinking like that because it's just a football game. But we had to, like, after one, we was like, okay, nothing happened, but it's like, dang, you don't even want to put people in that position.
For sure.
So, like, this is the game list. It'll be about 10, 15 names, at least each week on the game list. Like, okay, do any of these people have a problem?
You over there researching. Hold on, bro.
Let me look up, like.
Let me see what the smoke is.
Yeah, is their history of.
Man, I got to ask you something, too, because being in your position, I don't know if you get this a lot, but I know you said a long time ago you made up in your mind of the way that you will serve your family and do things. But for the people that don't know, bro, who is Deion Sanders Jr.?
I'm just a young man that came to serve and not be served, man. I'm Carolyn Sanders' son. You know, shout out to my mom, too. Everyone always talk about my dad. Shout out to my mom. I'm DeAndre Sanders' brother. And now her son, Snow. I'm Snow's uncle. You know, so that's really... And I'm Dino's homeboy. Shout out to Dino. Dino, yeah.
Hey, bro, I told you I know him. I told you, bro, I've been there, bro.
Dino used to drive me around. Dino, he showed me a different life when I was at Atlanta Sports Academy. He showed me how he was living in a nice spot. I'm like, God dang, this is crazy. You know?
Bro, listen, bro. Backstory. My cousin, blood cousin, knows that.
Oh, appreciate you.
He went to multiple junior colleges, prep schools.
Yeah.
And when he reached out, and people don't really know us to be cousins because in this dynamic, everybody always be saying, oh, that's my brother, that's my cousin. It's like, no, bro. His mom's maiden name is Newton.
Yeah.
she just married into her last name.
We blood.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they wouldn't necessarily think that we're actually cousins, but we really are first cousins. And I remember him saying, I'm like, bro, where you at? He went to so many schools.
Now, Dino was grown as hell. He
Bro.
was grown as hell.
Dino went to 5 schools before transfer portal was even thunk up.
He started it.
Dino was grown
In
as hell.
junior college, though.
Oh, my
Yeah.
goodness.
He went to one school, and my dad dropped him off at Georgia Military. Before my dad got back from off the road, Dino beat him home because he was just like, nah, that ain't for me. Then there's another time where he finally gets to a school, and he's like, hey, bro, I'm down here cooling with Deion Jr. I'm like, hey, how many Deons?
Yeah.
There's only one Deion we acknowledge.
Facts.
I'm like, no, I'm like, yeah, bro, like that's his son, he's here. So when he told me you guys is dynamic and when y'all, you know what I'm saying, kind of foster the relationship, it was dope to kind of see that. And this was the height of my rookie year, like my rookie campaign. And
crazy.
I got an opportunity to see them. They actually had a game in Charlotte, and folks was like, man, what you doing here?
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, that's my cousin, and I just want to, you know what I'm saying, support him in any type of magnitude. But to see you even in that lens to now seeing what you have involved to now, I was telling you, you know, you guys have so much influence and impact that free game would be, anybody would want to do business with y'all.
Yeah.
Feel what I'm saying? And you, in the eye of the tornado, also, like I not tease, but in essence, the unincorporated publicist, because you are the voice, you are the eyes, you are the ears, and you're the person that gets the news out as a spokesperson, you know, of the family. My thing is, being that you are having the eye to know what we should be doing right now. Like I'm heavy on Snapchat right now. I did not know Snapchat had a bag. Everybody who's listening to me should know that Snapchat pays, bro. Instagram still is probably the most impactful as far as getting the word out, but Instagram does not pay. YouTube still is king. Facebook is still is king.
Facebook pay a lot.
No, for sure.
Yeah,
For
Facebook.
sure.
Yeah.
You know, TikTok, you know, gets a bag, but as you are who you are, what are certain things that we can kind of expect in the near future from just not you, but the whole Sanders family as well?
Well, first, for me, working with NFL teams, you know, I talked to a few teams and they like a few things that I've done, and they supposed to be meeting with them this summer and expanding to different schools. That requires hiring more people, and that's a hard process.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be, because you gotta trust people.
Yeah,
Because you're recording stuff that could ruin people's careers.
but this is one of the most
You know what
loyal,
I'm saying?
trustworthy
Yeah.
positions. It's like your life is in my lens, for real.
Yeah, you're recording things that could be put out like that could ruin stuff, but you can't hire someone that runs into a rainy day and ruins everything.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So,
But
yeah.
I'll say this, dog. Nobody wants a Diddy situation, and
No,
for that,
1,000%.
It's
Where
like
they sell the
guys don't know that people who shoot content, they are contractors that need to get paid and respected. Not a lot of people respect that. They think, man, I'm Cam Newton. You shoot me. I'm showing you, like, bruh, clout don't pay bills. Last thing for the creators or the person behind the scene, what would you tell them as free game, you know, moving forward?
Just play your role and be a star at your role. Like everyone don't gotta own the clothing line. Some people can own the printing company. You know, some people can own just the manufacturers that make the clothes. So everyone don't have to. You just gotta be a star in your role.
Yeah.
You don't gotta be. We could all get this money, dog. It's enough money for everybody.
I
So,
swear.
Money for everybody.
yeah, so just play your role and be comfortable with the man you see in the mirror.
Man, appreciate
That's
you, bro,
real.
for stopping by, man. Deion Sanders Jr., ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you per you.
Thank
Holla at me.
Love my brother.
Yes, sir. All love.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, bro.
Yo, what's good with it? What's poppin'? Welcome to another segment of 4th and 1 here at Super Bowl 60. Now, the person that we have the opportunity to talk to right now, to say that he's an all-time great is even an understatement.
Oh, he done tried him.
This is football royalty.
Yes,
This
sir.
is first and one of his kind as an all-timer. There's Hall of Famers, and then there's exclusive Hall of Fame, top shelf Hall of
The
Fame.
upper echelon.
It's this brother. First time I seen him was on one of my favorite movies growing up, Little John. I present to some and introduce to others, the Emmitt Smith.
Oh, Cam,
Welcome, bro.
man, thank you guys, man. You're awesome, bro. I love it.
goodness.
Auburn. Now, Auburn was my first choice of school.
No way.
Until my mom told me I wasn't going to Alabama, period.
During that time, I came out.
I need to come back home.
And my mom was like, no, you ain't going to Alabama, period. You're going to go to Florida. And so I ended up going straight to Florida. Yeah.
The state of the running back position right
Yes.
now. And how you've been able to really cultivate, and when I say game changer to me is what people go to recruit,
Right.
what people go to draft, what people go into free agents to say, I need to go get me a Emmitt Smith, bro. The state of that running back position, give me your thoughts.
You know, I think it's a philosophy thing that is the biggest disconnect between the game that I played and the game that's currently being played today. There, no disrespect to quarterbacks, everybody want to have that elite quarterback talent like a Patrick Mahomes. You know, the league is like a copycat league. They want that guy to have that arm talent like a Matthew Stafford. He has it.
Yeah.
He is that guy that has that ability to throw all kinds of ways. And they want every quarterback to do that, but every quarterback may not have that ability to do that. Therefore, even though I want you to do that and you don't and you don't have the ability, I got to do something to offset that for the whole entire team to be better. And to me, it's the running game. It's the game. It's the running game because that's how the game was built in the first place.
Yeah, that's true.
Off the ground or run the ball, three back there, run the wishbone, run the tee, run the rock, and then the forward pass came second.
Yeah.
So they're getting away from the philosophy of how the game was actually built. The running game established that your defensive front is going to be solid and your offensive front is going to be solid.
Or it was going to challenge it.
It's going to challenge everything because you build a team from the inside out. Special players like myself, we come in to enhance what you built from the front.
The foundation is it.
The foundation is there. So when it comes down to running the 6-minute offense, we saw that. We saw that in the national championship game.
Yeah.
You saw how Indiana was running that rock.
Yeah.
They ran it.
They're going to wear you down.
They're going to wear you down.
Yeah.
And no matter how talented or how good your defense might be, everybody gets tired of people laying heavy on them at some point. And when you have a back that understands that and going to finish, it's a long day for that D.
How does the league get back to paying running backs at a premium, or is those days over?
I think those days are over because I think the reason why your position is so cultivated and so richly enhanced is because you are the face of the whole entire franchise and the face of the entire league.
Yeah.
Back when I was playing, there was the quarterback club. But Barry Sanders, myself, and others, we blew that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Blew
sure.
that up because we were selling jerseys just as much as the quarterbacks were.
That's true.
And so we blew that up. And so today, that's a disconnect also between the PA and the league.
Yeah.
And so running backs, whether it's Christian McCaffrey or Bijan or all the guys that you want to mention, Andre Swift and others on that, Gibbs, you name it, out there in Oakland, you name all the running backs. Yeah, you name them all. They are quality dudes.
Yeah.
They're just not getting love because that's not the mission
Of the league.
of the league.
Yeah.
The mission of the league is to promote the league as a whole, that's what they say.
Yeah.
But we're going to promote our quarterbacks
Yeah.
because this is our franchise guys.
Yeah.
And therefore, I don't mind giving somebody $200 million that might not be worth it.
I feel it.
Might not be worth
Might
it.
not be worth it.
Might not be worth it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
But the running back game has changed, though. You talked about the Christian McCaffreys and all of that. Talk about how you see the game expanding within the running back position because it's not ground and pound as much anymore, right? You see your Derrick Henrys, you know, he's getting those type of touches, but you see a Christian McCaffrey. It's not just
But here's
going
the thing.
straight up the middle.
The game had already expanded.
Uh-huh.
And what I mean by from the running back position, the game expanded back in the day when Roger Craig was doing what he was doing out of the backfield catching passes.
Yeah.
The game expanded when you had James Lionel Chain James from Auburn with the Cleveland Browns on the Cincinnati Bengals, I believe they can play with. And then you look at what Thurman Thomas did
Buffalo.
with Buffalo. Then you look at what Brian, not Westbrook, but Brian, the punt return guy.
Westbrook. It was Westbrook.
Westbrook did the same thing.
Yeah.
Then you think about
in Philly.
in Philly.
Yeah.
No, Brian was the punt returner for the Commanders or the Skins back in the day. I'm drawing a blank on his last name. But anyway, Westbrook did it. I was able to do it out of the backfield. LaDainian Thompson was able to do it out of the backfield. Marshall Faulk did it out of the backfield.
Yeah.
And so when you start looking at how the game has expanded, we expanded the game.
Yeah.
So you could not exit us out of the game or put us in one box.
Yeah.
And that's what they're doing with some of these kids right now. We're going to put you in a box and say this is all you can do. So therefore they eliminated the fullback position.
Yes, they did. Yeah.
And they brought in the ace tight end. No fullbacks hardly.
Yeah.
So you got an ace tight end.
But I'll say it throughout this lens because even when I was playing rec ball or starting out, the running back position, even though it was a position, it was almost the person who was the best athlete on the team.
Premium.
And we just wanted to find a way to get him the ball.
Right.
I think what has shifted as far as the development or the evolution of the running back position, guys aren't taking pride of the totality of the position.
Right.
Blocking.
I agree.
Running effectively inside
and outside. Right.
And catching the football. Now, hence towards, you got a third down back.
Yeah.
No.
You have deficient issues that's obvious for a certain running back.
Right.
He's too small, so he can't bring him in on third down.
Yeah.
So we bring in an additional running back.
Right.
During your era, you played 60-plus plays.
Yes.
Available.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
For how many years?
15.
So during that now, do you think a running back in that position could do, given how the game is now?
Well, you touched on something that was very profound. The running back position has expanded from just running to catching and now to pass blocking. That is the definition of a complete running back.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's that right there. That completeness of that running back has given the offensive coordinator the permission and the ability to keep him on the field and disguise whatever you want to do offensively. Because on third down, I can still run it.
Yes.
Yeah.
On third down, I can still run pass routes. And I got a guy that can block.
A matchup.
Yeah.
I got a matchup
You
issue.
got a guy that can really get it done.
Get it done. And that's what McAfee brings to some of these situations. And so, and you have to guard him or cover him. If you can't, now he's going to beat you out in open space and do that. So for me, I took pride in all three of those things that you just mentioned.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if they are coaching kids to take pride in all three of those positions because OCs want to bring four on the field anyway. They want to go five wides. They want to put somebody in the backfield.
Look cute, but it ain't cute.
It look cute, but it's not cute because you're exposing your linemen to some of these greyhounds out here on this edge
They coming
around the corner.
Yeah.
Instead of having somebody back there that can chip and bone and keep going to protect my quarterback.
Yeah.
Because I got to protect the most valuable asset that we have on the team.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
The most valuable asset that we have on the team is the highest paid asset that's on the team. That's the most valuable asset. But I got to protect it.
For sure. There's really one more question that I have to ask. Given that I feel like the NFL should get to a most valuable player gets the most, no matter the position.
Got you.
If we're in a dynamic where it's the 49ers, not the point blame or take shade to, Brock Purdy, not to take shade to, Sam Darnold, who's obviously in the Super Bowl right now, but they're not the most important player on their team, but they get paid as such.
As such.
Talking about money and a team that you know oh so well with the owner in Dallas, one of the most interesting and intriguing parts of the documentary, which I absolutely loved, was the gambler highlighted your contract negotiations.
Right.
during a time where you had value, you stood on your beliefs, and you stood on the things that you knew you was wanting for yourself.
Right.
If you could counsel George Pickens
Right.
in order to get his money, given what you know about, as I call him, Jerry Jacoby Jones.
Right.
Jacoby.
You got a nickname for everybody.
He hit Bartholomew this
He
morning.
Bartholomew this morning.
How would you counsel him in regards to getting what he knows he can get?
Well, I would say George will have to look at it from a number of different ways. Where else is he going to go to get that kind of money? And wherever he goes, is he going to be in a state that's going to afford him the tax credits that he's going to be able to offset anything that the Cowboys may be able to offer? Is he going to go to an organization that's going to give him that extra lift that the Cowboys are going to be able to give him? Cowboys, that star on your helmet and that performance on that football field goes a long way from a marketability standpoint, well beyond the game itself, especially when you are that guy and you become that guy.
Yeah.
So, not to say that he needs to rely on that, but because every player wants to get their value. But there is some value in paying taxes in Texas versus paying taxes in New York. Or paying taxes in California. And there's some value to the point of where you got corporations and you're in a state that's corporate friendly.
Mm-hmm.
So weighing all these different things, the one thing I would say is do not negotiate your contract in the press.
Yeah. Okay.
Because the dollars that we're talking about, most Americans cannot comprehend those dollars. And they already think you're making enough money as it is. Because they can say, I would take $3 million.
Yeah.
They don't have $3
$3 million, yeah.
They don't understand your value. They don't understand what the market is.
They don't understand your bills.
They don't understand your bills. They don't understand none of that.
Yeah.
So for George, I would just say, hey, if you think about going somewhere else, who's the quarterback? Who's going to throw you the ball? You want to be the number one, and sometimes being a number one comes with a whole lot of different things.
Yeah.
Double coverage, triple coverage, and blocked out. Well, we're seeing you sometimes shortchange on some plays because it wasn't coming your way.
Yeah.
So I need George to grow up, mature, become a professional, but get your money.
Yeah.
Get your money, and no better time to strike and get your money when the iron is hot. And you're hot right now, and it's important for you to get your money, but also just know that you got to have somebody get you that ball. And number 4 is going to get you that ball.
Factoring all things in, we seeing wrap-ups, we seeing cuts, we seeing let's go.
Come on.
Pull the plug. The Emmitt Smith.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you guys. And Emergent is the organization that developed the Narcan nasal spray. So we're spreading awareness around opioid overdoses and epidemics, trying to help save a person's life and help save people's life, because an opioid overdose can occur at any point at any time. We're right here in the media center right now. You never know when somebody might collapse. Somebody may be doing things in the bathrooms that we might not be aware of.
Yeah.
White House.
Yeah.
White House,
Right.
there it is.
All that.
I mean, we're right here.
Yeah.
So we're right here in San Fran, and you got folks sleeping on the street and everything else. But with Narcan nasal spray, you can revive a person and bring them back to life. I dealt with it. I've had a sister-in-law that had a couple episodes with pain medication, and had to get EMTs over to help her. I had lost a teammate to an overdose. Mark Tournay, lost him to an overdose. And so this is something that is plaguing the country with fentanyl and everything that exists out there. And you can get right now this little carrying case right here
Right there.
called Carry Narcan. You can go to Narcan.com to get this carrying case for free right here.
Man,
That's beautiful.
my man.
No, but thank you guys. Great job.
Appreciate you.
Yes,
man.
sir.
Thank you so much.
Where's your cigar lounge at in Atlanta?
It's in Atlanta.
Well-
Smack dab in the middle.
Fellowship ATL. Make
Okay.
sure you're there.
Go smoke a cigar.
You know
There
what
you
I'm saying? Bring all your friends.
The great Emmitt Smith.
Yo, what's good with it? What's poppin'? Welcome to 4th and 1.
Hey.
Well, we always got it done. Hey. I say now, welcome. Hey, yo, peep this, man. Welcome to another segment of 4th and 1 here at Super Bowl 60. Man, this one is really interesting because we got a Carolina Panther, Xavier Legette. An individual that we got to get some straightening.
Yes, sir.
The last couple of games, or the last game that we went to, there was a horse in a chariot right outside the stadium. That was you?
No, man, that wasn't me. Them folk had, and they tried to carry me on the media, talking about that was me on the horse. That wasn't me.
That wasn't you riding to the game.
No, I'm in the stadium trying to focus on the game.
And they over there talking about you riding in there.
Yeah, they juicing it up. Man, that wasn't me, man.
Yeah. Man, listen. In a serious note, I challenged you before the season, right? I challenged Bryce before the season. You passed the eye test. You have all the factors where we say he got it.
Yes, Lord.
On paper, we don't see it.
Yeah.
For you, how do you get to a position where you know that you are at a spot where you are now proving people to be witnesses of what you have been invested in as the picks, the size, speed, strength, all the above?
Yes, sir, man. What I think I just got to get meaningful opportunities. You know what I'm saying? I think a couple of the targets that I was getting wasn't really meaningful. It wasn't really too much that I'm able to do with them. So I think this offseason, I got to focus on me, to go back and look at the things that I did and try to see what more can I do, and just put everything together. I think Coach Canales and all, like everybody, the Panther organization got a plan for me. I feel like we just trying to work everything out right now. And I think at the end of the day, at the end, when it comes to an end, it's going to work out for me.
This is the common question that I would want to have with my receivers. For you and the investment that has been given to you, how would you want to be used that you haven't been used yet?
Man, shoot, I'll just say, Mike, I know it ain't college no more, but at the same time, it's football. And I'll say I want to be used the same way I was used my last year in college. They was giving me opportunities to make them deep balls. They were giving me deep balls. They were giving me them choice routes. They were giving me a lot of things to put me in position to be in the driver's seat.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So I'll say if I could just get back to that, then I think everything will be smooth.
Yeah. I give you different perspective as well too, that a lot of receivers don't understand. If I could give you a piece of advice, lock in with your quarterback.
That's real.
Simple. When I mean lock in, it ain't reps. This has nothing to do with physical. The reason why me and Greg was so effective, one day a week, me and Greg will watch film. And it wasn't watching film where like, bro, after practice, Greg knew I was still watching film. He would come in as I was watching film and ask this simple question: what you see?
Yeah.
Oh, you see it like that? Oh, I'm not open to you. But Cam, I am open.
Yeah.
Give me an opportunity. Those type of rapports don't happen as much as people think from the receiver to the quarterback position. And from the quarterback lens, it's always where, bro, I gave you one slant, bro, you were strapped. I gave you another one, you may have slipped. I gave you another one and you just dropped it. That a quarterback loses confidence just like a receiver loses confidence in the quarterback's accuracy.
No, I agree with that. I agree with that for sure. I feel like that do play a big part in the game. And I feel like in that part of in that aspect of it, I do lack in that part because I don't go have sit-downs with Bryce as much as I should. So I agree with that.
So, and even knowing this, bro, I've been in the league long enough to understand certain positions, they the last one in, first one out.
Oh.
Receivers, DBs, some linebackers, and some words of wisdom that was given to me. There's two type of players in the NFL. There's football players, and there's professional football players.
Oh.
Professional football players, you see them always in, taking care of that. But then, why you always here?
Oh.
Bro, working on my ankle mobility. Hey, today, you know, I'm making sure that my peak or my premium weight is at this particular weight. I have to get there. Hey, I got to watch first and second down. Man, I got a big matchup versus Sauce Gardner. This particular person, Singleton. It don't matter what it is. They always working on their craft. And I didn't know that as a young player. I started understanding that as I got into 5th and 6th years. And now when I would see young players, I would always tell them, it's like, bro, what you in the rush for? The hoes, they gonna be there. Family, they ain't going nowhere.
Oh, no, for sure. I'm one of them players I'll be one of the last ones to leave in the training room trying to keep my body right and make sure that I'm good on Sunday.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So even in that type of thing, what Greg has taught me to be able to verbalize is a receiver is nothing without being where the quarterback expects you to be.
No, that's real.
The paper can say, man, you got an indie route, boom, hesitate, boom, take your time, be idled in that zone. But that common question where receiver asks quarterback, where you expecting me to be, or what do you see can really open up a whole Pandora's box in a way where you may have been looking at your route through the peephole. Well, when you talk to a quarterback, it opens up the whole door and you start to say, oh, okay, because some routes, respectfully, as you know, are the love of the game.
Right.
So you tell me I got this seam right down the middle. That's the love of the game, right? That means
you know you ain't
coming
getting
on
it.
You know you're not getting it.
You got to just whole bug it through.
But all right, now listen now, Canales. Listen, Bryce. I ain't gonna keep being no love for the game. I'm not no love of the game type of guy.
Oh, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So when you have those type of things, that's where the professional come in there to say, dawg, I'm gonna do this as a great teammate, but I'm hungry too. Go ahead. Man.
What's one thing that people don't get? That's not playing the game. I'm talking about the fans, right? Because instantly you come in, you need to be the cream of the crop, Pro Bowl. You need to blossom instantly. It's no, I'll wait, I'll give you time. But what's some of the biggest things that people really just don't get that comes along with this professional game of football that's hard to adapt to, I would say?
That kind of just fall back to what Kel said.
Yeah.
You got to kind of be on the same page with that quarterback.
Yeah.
If you ain't on that same page, it'll never work.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Because people just be like, sit down in the room with him, but they don't really know just how Cam was able to express. It's like, bro, Greg, we had this 1-2 step.
It wasn't forced.
Exactly.
It wasn't forced.
From the outside in, they like, he throw the ball, you catch the ball, and it's not that simple.
But it ain't that simple. You know what I'm saying?
As small as like we had a route called a hinge. We also had a route called a read route. But a read route from a tight end versus a read route from an inside slot was completely different. As a quarterback, and I would always tell Steve, I'm like, Smitty, you don't give me no movement indication.
Yeah.
I need that.
Elaborate.
So movement indication is like certain receivers break down and you know it's time to get the ball
It's
out.
their body language. Okay.
Certain receivers would make steps that I know, okay, I can anticipate to throw it and to throw it when they're pressing man, when they playing man-to-man, I knew he's going to take another stride, and then that's when I need to release the ball. Matthew Stafford has that rapport with Puka. He has it with Devontae Adams. Those guys, you know. But if there are certain times where as you build that rapport and say, bro, I was expecting you to look then, I didn't look, then you can get on the same page and go from there, bro. But, man, I just want to keep encouraging you, bro.
Sure.
And it's hard for me sometimes knowing that I say certain things because I really want you to win.
No, for sure. I respect you, man, for sure. When you say stuff, it don't even get to me, you know what I'm saying? Because when folks say stuff about me and the way how you put it, I just feel like you expect a high standard from me, you know what I'm saying? So I just take it from that door, and I just got to implement my game and do what I need to do.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Lord.
Anything that I ever can be of service to you, as I always tell anybody, bro, I'm here. I'm not the dude that's going to keep blowing up your bumper.
No.
I'm not going to, man, if you want to get some work in, bro, I still work. I still know certain things, but just like giving free game, certain players don't necessarily know that perception is reality.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You showing up or being up and answering the right question for a specific philosophy that's going in makes all the difference to how a person or a young player may look at you.
No, for sure.
So as you're learning in this league, bro, it goes just like that. You're living in the best times of your life, bro, and I just want to see you, as others, maximize the greatness that God has given you, bro.
Oh,
in your own
definitely.
way.
That real. I appreciate that.
Appreciate you, my boy.
Yes, Lord.
Thank you,
That's
dog.
good.
Yes,
That's
sir.
good.
Appreciate you, dog.
That's good.
Man, yo, what's good? What's poppin'?
Uh-oh.
What's good? What's poppin'? Say,
Hey.
what's good? What's poppin'?
Hey.
What's good? What's poppin'?
Yeah.
Hey.
What's good? What pop? I said, what's good? What's poppin'?
Okay.
Hey, man, welcome to another segment of 4th and 1
Yeah.
here at Super Bowl 60, man. And I'm going to love this one. My player, my partner, my person in the media.
My
that
dog.
does everything at a high level. I mean, the boy's vernacular.
Talk to
Don't
me.
ask me to spell it because I
Talk
don't
to
know.
me.
I just know how to
But you can
use it.
pronounce it.
There you
But
go.
you can
You know
pronounce
what he
it.
mean.
You think
You know
what I'm
what I'm
saying? Is at an all-time high. I present to some and introduce to others, Emmanuel Acho.
What up?
Woo!
What up?
Yeah.
Good with it, man.
My dog.
Bro, let's rock. Let's go.
Let's
Where-
go.
Where you want to go?
Let's go. Bro, where we
Gloves
wanna go?
on or
I
gloves
said, now
off?
we here.
Huh? Yeah.
We at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
4th and 1. So we here then.
Okay.
So let's go there.
Now listen, they left you to die.
They did. They did. I'm not even gonna lie.
They did.
They did.
So how have you been able to really use that as fuel? I remember having that conversation
Yep.
with you. It's like, bro, we're working on something.
Yep.
You shared the name, and I was like, okay, cool. Let me see what you're gonna do with it. And it's been explosive
Yeah.
content.
Yeah.
Explosive content.
Yeah.
Explosive content. Timely. Talk to us about that transition and where you are right now and where you got to go.
Bruh, this is for everybody. Like, if people leave you to die, if they leave you on the ground, you just got to find a way to scratch, claw, get up and go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when the show got canceled at Fox, it was people saying, hey, Acho, you going to leave L.A.? I said, leave L.A.? My mom ain't raised no punk now.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
leave
yeah.
L.A.? I remember Cam hit me in the DMs. He said, Acho, it's time to build. Build your own thing, bro. And so we started building. I think the secret, like you got, assemble an incredible team. Assemble an incredible team. Assemble one, and then outwork everybody.
Yeah.
And so the thing about it, bro, is like I said, okay, we finna go at night. Okay. We finna build out one hell of a studio, like a state-of-the-art studio. We finna make sure we assemble an incredible team.
Yeah.
We finna outwork everybody, and then we gotta be different.
Yeah.
So how are you different? Okay, we finna get players right after the game in the locker room. Kayvon Thibodeau comes on after they beat the Eagles. Man, them Eagles. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are going to create incredible moments. And so, bruh, that's what it is. It's like when somebody leaves you to die, you just use that as fuel and motivation. Say, nah, I'm gonna keep fighting.
Yeah.
That fight is ugly though too, to get back to creating something. Because even with iconic saga creating 4th and 1, it wasn't just an easy road.
No.
And it's easy to say, man, get up and go through it. But it's like, what are some of the things that in the middle of the process did you always think the speakeasy is gonna be it? Like, what are some of the perils that you had to deal with?
Great question. Honestly, bro, I was scared, and I told this to you last time. Like, I don't front.
Yeah.
People love me for that. They hate me for that, right? I tell people all the time. I went to private school.
Yeah.
I'm not about to fight nobody.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fight with this,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna fight nobody. I say that to say I was scared.
Yeah.
Launching a new show, launching a new platform, like I was scared. It could fail, and this is now all I got left. But I'm gonna give it to God.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure I grind. I'm gonna do everything within my power to make it work, and it's gonna work.
Yeah.
And by the grace of God, and we got fear, and people sitting up here, by the grace of God,
Sure.
everything got planned out has gone to plan.
Yeah.
Last 3 months, we got 25 million views just on the YouTube. And y'all know YouTube numbers.
Yeah.
Like 25 million views just on the YouTube. So I was scared, but I said, we're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and bro, a lot of people waiting to see you fail.
That's true.
That's what people don't realize. Like, when you're the underdog, they root for you. But when you get to the top, they throw stones at you. You gotta be ready for both. You gotta be ready for both.
You know what's interesting with how you cover sports and how I cover sports, it's the same subject, but the vantage point can be different.
Yep.
And that's okay. I think what I'm not afraid to do is in real time say if I don't like something, this is how I think about something, and this is what I'm expecting something to be.
Yep.
What I've seen with your content, it's so reactionary. It's like, yo, it's almost like breaking news.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, this dude is like the NNN, not CNN. the NNN. It's like, bro,
Should I ask what all them N's stand for? Should I?
Figure it out.
You know what? Put it in the comments what you think it is.
Exactly. There you go.
But the reality of it is you have this uncanny ability to not only present news, but also give a different perspective of the news.
Yeah.
For people who are getting into let's say, sports talk, what's one valuable piece of advice from how you get your sources, how you get your information, and how you are able to feel comfortable with presenting it to the masses?
Whatever it is that you do well, do that well.
Okay.
You know, it sounds dumb, but like for me, bro, I don't believe anybody can put words together like I can put words together. I think that's my superpower.
Yeah.
That's what I do well. So I'm gonna put them words together.
Facts.
Now, you might be like, Acho, you trying too hard. Acho, you trying to sound smart. I'm not trying. I just am.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not a lot of things. I was not a great NFL player. I was not an MVP. I was not an All-Pro. I was not a Pro Bowler. But when it comes to what I am, I know what I am. So the advice I would give is like, know who the hell you are and be that fearlessly, be that courageously, be that unequivocally, be that unashamedly, like just be that.
Yeah.
And so I think what I respect and admire about you and what y'all have created is like, you know who you are. It's always gonna be outfits.
Yeah.
It always was from day one, and it always will be.
Yeah.
And sometimes people, man, why Cam dressed like a woman on Easter? That's what it is.
Yeah.
But it's always gonna be outfits.
Yeah.
And so like with Acho, you know what you gonna get. They might hate you for it, they might love you for it, but I think you've realized what I'm realizing is they gonna know you for it.
No.
And as long as they know you, you've won.
Man, what's the biggest misconception about Emmanuel Acho?
Where do I start? The first one, I hate black women. Let's start with that misconception. Acho's anti-black. Let's go to that next misconception. I would suggest those are the two biggest misconceptions. I had a conversation with my dog Ryan Clark one time, and Ryan was saying something about, it might have been about Sha'Carri, it might have been about Angel Reese.
Okay.
I'm gonna get in trouble for this, but it is what it is. And Ryan, we here.
Yeah, we here now.
We here?
We here. We here.
We here.
We here.
And Ryan was saying something about Sha'Carri or about Angel, and I was like, Ryan, this is objectively inaccurate. Like, objectively, what you are saying is just wrong.
Yeah.
And he was like, Acho, I feel called, based upon my upbringing and all the things, to go out of my way to defend black women at all times. I said, but what if defense is like, is gentle reprimand? What if it is like gentle rebuke? Sometimes I call Cam out. Sometimes Cam call me out.
Facts.
Cam is forever my dog.
For sure.
Forever. It don't matter
Don't
what
say that too loud because we need the Raiders to go. We hate each other.
But you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm with
you have to be able. So what I feel called to do in life is protect what I believe to be the truth.
For sure.
And sometimes the truth, it might indict Nigerians. I'm Nigerian, and I got both passports. Sometimes the truth, it might indict Christians. I'm Christian. Sometimes the truth, it might indict black people.
Yeah.
I'm black. Sometimes the truth, it might, whatever it might indict, I feel called to at all times speak the truth.
Yeah.
The dilemma is sometimes the truth doesn't always protect. Sometimes the truth calls out to correct. And so I think that is what a lot of people have a misconception for me for. I do care because if anybody actually knows me, like, I try to have a pure heart.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, like, I don't even care about all this sports stuff. I care about my life. I care about the afterlife. I care about Christ.
Yeah.
So when people like, Acho, you, bro, that's not even me.
Yeah.
Like, if you really know me, like, I care about souls. I care about
Yeah.
hearts. This TV stuff, we just got to do it.
Yeah.
But, like, I care about people. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I think as you're talking, there's something that we all face at times. And I say it in twofolds. Being a black person, you feel obligated certain times to not speak against.
Correct.
Yeah.
And being a former player, you almost feel obligated because I oftentimes get thrusted into a comparison that I didn't even want to even be in. I just wanted to talk about the take on something.
Yeah.
Well, Cam, you wasn't, man, I ain't, okay, cool. How many times we gonna keep comparing these situations? But to the black situation first, how can you preface or share how you are able to be pro-black in a system or a situation where covering a sensitive topic, which goes against the grain of what most may say, political views, just a current event that may take place, how are you able to balance that?
Being pro-black to me is doing whatever, saying whatever to put black people in the position to have long-term success.
Okay.
And the reason most people fail is because they give up what they want most for what they want now. So if you want to have a long-term success, that's where I'm speaking from.
Okay.
Long-term success might look like short-term criticism, but ultimately it's for long-term success. You feel me?
Yeah.
And so I think a lot of people have a misconception on what pro-black is.
Yeah.
Pro-black to me isn't blindly supporting all black things all the time.
Yeah.
Really,
If it's right or, if it's wrong.
That's not what it is. That's not what it is. To me, it's like, how can I say what I need to say to make sure we are in the best position to succeed long term? And to me, what that is reminding us, bruh, you can't play the hand you wish you had. You got to play the hand you was dealt.
Yeah, for sure.
I was dealt knock knees, made it to the league.
Yeah.
I was.
Come on.
That's what it was.
That's
Still
pretty
made it to
tough.
the league.
Yeah.
Mom and dad, 5'8", 5'9", from Nigeria. Didn't speak good English. You know what I mean? I was dealt private school. I was dealt a pastor's kid. I was dealt these things. You still got to play the hand you dealt, not the hand you wish you had. And I feel like far too often we can complain about the hand we wish we had. Play the hand you dealt. Let's win.
Yes. Yeah.
Cam winning. You winning.
Yeah.
I'm winning. Let's win. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, my last question is,
Follow
do
back
you
with
ever see yourself going back to a major network?
I will never give up my own platform, ever. Bro, the platforms that we've created are exponentially more valuable than a major network.
Yeah. That's real. Yeah.
I will never give up my own platform. I'll go back to a major network to get that like mailbox money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I will never, ever, ever give up my own platform.
That's all I want athletes to understand. See, somebody shared this with me yesterday, and I want to share it to the masses. I want to be on TV, but I don't want to be in TV. In TV is doing certain things that you're working for somebody for the interest of that.
Yeah.
On is leveraging that in the best interest for you.
Yeah.
Networks do it, so why don't we do that?
Correct.
To
But let me
networks?
say this.
Owned by TV.
Let me say this, because a lot of people see what Cam has built, what y'all built, what I've built. Work on TV like you work to get to the league.
Yes.
You play Pee Wee for free, middle school for free, high school for free. Back when we was in college, to some degree, college for free. And then you got paid to go to the league. People want to leave the league and expect to get a big check.
Yeah.
Work at it. Work at your craft. Like, I started local news in Austin. Work at your craft.
Yeah.
So to me, like, athletes will see us, see you, see me, see you. Man, I want to just work at it.
Yeah.
Work at it.
Consistently.
You know what I'm saying? Work at it. I know you had one.
Yeah. No, what I was gonna say is too, you and Cam make strong takes. And some of the takes that you make, you gotta see these people.
Yeah.
So how do you handle yourself when you see these people face to face?
If it's love, it's love.
Yeah.
I let people speak to me.
Yeah.
Because you never.
But what goes through your mind after you make this? I know this might ruffle feathers, but both ends. I'm gonna see him and what goes through your mind.
Because I actually want to be a nice guy.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be like, that one gonna hurt.
Yeah.
But like, I remember Shady called me and was like, Acho, you get paid to give these takes. They get paid to play the game. You got a job to do, they got a job to do. I think athletes in this generation are very soft. I think they're very sensitive, but they're human.
No. I wouldn't say that, because I was guilty of falling victim of how athletes feel when I speak to them. I think I've never had an encounter where somebody pressed me or checked me, but I've had situations where I've noticed somebody avoid me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And as they were avoiding me, I was just trying to say, hey, bro, what you just said, I got a job to do.
Yeah.
Man, I just had, if anybody who I've been critical about is any member of the Carolina Panthers.
Yep.
I had the opportunity to talk to Bryce Young, all love. I had an opportunity to talk about, or Xavier Legette, right before you got it. It's all love. The real ones know behind any type of joke, any type of ridicule, any type of critique, it's coming from a place of love where I want to see you succeed. Doesn't matter if you Drake May.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you Shador Sanders.
Yeah.
The list goes on. My whole approach is I know the sacrifices that each and every athlete is doing and going through, and I just want to highlight certain things from my perspective.
Correct.
That gives you a way of thinking or going about things that may be a little different. And if you want to use Cam Newton as a way to say, okay, I'm going to prove you wrong,
Do that.
you got free reign
Do that.
to do that.
Do that.
And then the content creator in me going to say, let's talk about it.
Yeah,
Yep.
facts.
Yep.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
Yep.
saying? I think, bro, in closing, there are so many people that just want an elevator to success, especially in content.
Yeah.
I felt the same way. I'm looking across and I'm seeing Pat McAfee. And I think he has the sweetest deal in all of sports.
Yep.
Because he's able to be himself. He has a group of guys that I believe they got great chemistry. He's able to cover college football.
Yep.
That right there keeps you young for years.
Yeah.
Lee Corso, couldn't nobody tell me how old Lee Corso was because
Yes.
he was
Correct.
speaking to teenagers on a week-to-week basis or a year-to-year basis. Now in this type of dynamic that we live in, to your point, bro, you gotta work at it.
Yeah.
I got on ESPN without understanding the power of ESPN, and I'm so grateful that Shannon Sharp gave me the wisdom. I'm so grateful that Stephen A. Smith gave me the wisdom. Molly Karam would pour out and say like, yo, you need to do these type of things. You need to act.
Yep.
And I would be students of the game to say, I'll be a fool to say, I don't look at your content, not to critique it, but to make myself better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take
You
that.
know, it's one of the thing. Okay, he
Yeah.
made that point.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that
Yeah.
one. And
Y'all
I'm going to put my own.
Y'all don't realize. I be watching y'all social clips and being like, yep, need that.
Yeah.
Need that.
Bro,
Need that.
and they said in the league, we ain't go over this. This is a copycat.
Lee.
Yeah.
Lee, that's what it is.
It is.
That's what it is.
And unfortunately, this is what former athletes and athletes need to understand. You're not my competition.
Yeah.
My competition is the people who spend all day doing this. The Aiden Ross, the Mr. Beast,
Yep.
the Casanets, the
Yep.
Duke Dennises, the DDGs, those guys, and the powerful, the more creative women that are out there, they're doing certain things, they have certain strategies. As I'm like, I send to Shells, I send to Peggy,
Yep.
I send to Drop, I send to so many different people to say like, yo, bro, we need to take that and run with it and
Correct.
put our own spill on
Correct.
it. I'm not worried about what Nightcap does. I'm not worried about what Speakeasy do. I'm intrigued and empowered by it.
Pick it
But
up.
at the same time, their strategy is their audience.
Yeah.
I'm looking at somebody that's really taking their time to really go to these places and saying, okay, cool, because they built that from nothing.
Yep.
Yeah.
We are in the spot where it's like, bro, I played football first.
Yeah.
That's what you know. I know you as a football player first.
Yeah.
Well, for them, I knew you on YouTube first.
Yeah.
And they're mastering it. So when I talk to them, I'm picking up, hey, bro, what equipment you use? Hey, dog, how you get these particular type of segues? Hey, dog, how do you get your artists, or how do you get the people who you sit across from? Oh, man, that's why you got to partner with different platforms,
Yep.
different brands.
Sure.
They are responsible just as I am responsible. And they'll give you certain nuggets, dog. And I will give this. Bro, be open to going.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of people who have my resume, and I've been guilty of playing too good to do certain things.
Yeah.
But now in this version of myself, I call myself Side Quest Bug, because I'll go somewhere by myself and not realizing there was a blessing in the message
In that, yep.
Right
for
there
you
for the-
witnessing certain things by yourself. Go to the seminar. Go to the NFL, kind of give back to the athletes. Go to these different places so you can experience it in a way that can empower how you think,
Yeah.
how you create,
Yeah.
and how you show the world your art, bro.
Yeah.
It's real.
I love that.
Bro,
Let me say one thing, bro, before we dip. Where my one shot?
straight ahead.
Straight ahead. This man to my right, Cam Newton, is one of the most talented quarterbacks that's ever played the game of football on any level. And I'm going to say it because you might not say it. Collegiate level, junior collegiate level, NFL level. League MVP, national championship, Heisman, went to a Super Bowl. There is not anybody I would suggest more talented at every level, or there are few people more talented at every level than Cam Newton. So let's please stop comparing, and I'm saying it, the likes of Jalen Hurts. Let's please stop comparing, and I'm saying it, the likes of Drake May for right now. Let's please stop comparing, and I'm saying it, literally every other quarterback, because at every level, Cameron Newton won and was like that. I just had to get that off my chest.
I'm going to give you that,
Yeah.
too. I'm going to cash out you that $20.
Before
Thank you,
go,
bro. You read the script good.
As they brought people into the Hall of Fame, where do you think Cam was sitting there?
The problem is,
Because there's politics with that too.
but now the problem is objectively, the high was incredibly high, but he got hurt.
Yeah.
I always tell people, my two favorite players in the league was Cam and Cam. Cam Newton, Cam Chancellor. Like, it was my two favorite players in the league. Because it was different. Like, that's why people got to understand, like, you had to have been there.
It's an era, bro.
You had to, bruh. When this dude, I didn't even know it was legal. When he would jog around the field, and people probably don't notice, he would jog around the field in gold high cleats.
Cleats, yeah.
The gold ones. But you can't wear gold cleats.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you can do this? This is legal? He would jog around the field in gold cleats, but then he would change before the game started.
Pre-game cleats.
So Cam would come out, the crop joint,
Yeah.
the back pad joint, the black joint, shin pads. Who wears shin pads?
Yeah.
I'm like, you can do this?
Skull caps.
Come out with the gold joints and just take a lap. And he wouldn't even need it warm up. It's hot outside. He just taking a lap to be seen. So that was this Cam.
Yeah.
Other Cam, we playing the Seahawks. He come up to me, say, Acho. I say, what up, bruh? He said, tell Macklin not to go across the middle today.
Clenching my purse.
I don't know what to do. Do I tell him? Do I not?
I tell him.
If I don't tell him and he get killed,
I'm going to hold that on me.
that's on me.
That's a sin.
So I say it all the time, bro. Cam and Cam, my two favorite players.
Yeah.
As it pertains to the whole, the high was high, the sustained success, it probably wasn't there. Yeah. But that's why I say the game of football, not the NFL.
Yeah, yes,
I think
the
Cam
game.
is one of the best that's ever played the game of football.
Yes.
Listen to my words.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Yeah.
NFL, you can find better cues, but the game of football, like Charles Woodson is one of the best that's ever played the game of football. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's success at every level.
Every level.
College game, NFL game are different games.
Correct.
So, like, the game of football, there are a few better than this man at the game of football. NFL, different conversation.
Yeah.
Bro,
Different
I love
conversation.
that. I love that.
that
Man.
man said, that's on me. But that's
Man, Emmanuel Acho, man.
Acho, bro. Thank you.
My dog. My dog. Love.
Big thanks to our sponsor, BetterHelp, for partnering with us and bringing us all together for this important conversation about mental health.
In our next episode, we will be featuring a special discussion with my former teammate, Steve Smith. Don't miss it. Here's a clip for now. Have you ever felt understood?
My natural response is no. I think I really haven't understood who I was until maybe the last couple of years ago. When I played, I had a sports psychologist. How do we lock in for performance? How do we look at it as data, no emotions? But I didn't have a psychologist who I was able to kind of dig deep and start to pull up some of the things that were rooted inside of me that were causing me to be distant.
Childhood stuff or just...
Man, all. If it's a ABC, it's D, all the above. There's a lot of aspects of my childhood growing up that I did not realize it affected me because I just carried it, packed it in, and just keep on going down the street. BetterHelp gave me the opportunity to look in the rearview mirror, not go backwards.
To learn more and get 10% off, visit betterhelp.com/fourth.
Welcome to 4th and 1. Hey.
What up, though?
Hey.
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 Crazy.
Hey.
I've been wanting to know.
Welcome.
Hold on. I was getting involved.
Yeah.
I was getting involved. Like, damn, I was getting involved.
Welcome to 4th and 1.
Hey, I just want to.
Done. Hey.
That's all. I just wanted to be a part of something, Cam. I just wanted to feel a part of something.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You feel me?
I'm picking up what y'all putting down.
Welcome to 4th.
Oh, I bet. There we go.
This nigga don't got no
No rhythm, man.
I was waiting.
Man. Exactly, brother.
Planted.
Yeah, bro, we gotta talk to it, bro. Hey, man.
I was waiting on the
And
drop.
we got my man, even with the movie Hardball that he was in, bro. You should, because that's one for the culture.
I love it when they come in big pop.
Right. That was me. I'm infamous for that.
Exactly, bro.
God,
Now with Forrest.
do me like that, Cam.
Man,
Hey,
you went from Hardball to Forrest,
bro.
bro.
Out here in these, I be fighting battles for you, nigga.
Man, Chris love to hear, bro. Right here on
Don't do
set
that.
with 4th and 1, bro.
I be
You know
having
what
your
I'm
back
saying?
out here, Cam.
Chris got to get his top together, bro.
I be having your back in these Twitter streets. I'm like, bro, leave that nigga Cam alone.
Bro, from the start, bro, I got to kick it off, bro. We talked about hardball
Yes,
and
sir.
what that did for the culture with the sports aspect. Like, us as, African Americans, man, y'all playing football from the hood, bro, the Cucumbers, bro.
Yeah, the
You know what I'm
Cucumbers, yeah.
saying? R.I.P.G., baby.
Yeah, shout out
bro,
to G, baby.
starting that early in the game of acting, bro, what did that do for your life, bro? And playing sports, obviously.
Yeah, see, sports for me was always my thing. Football and baseball. Like, you couldn't have told me I wasn't going
So
to
you
the
really
league.
did play baseball?
I didn't give a damn about acting. The only reason I ended up being in hardball is because I thought it was a baseball tryout. I did not think it was a movie audition.
What?
I heard it on the radio, and they was like, yo, there's some people in town looking for young black boys that know how to play baseball. I said, mama, nigga, I'm young, I'm black, and I know how to play baseball.
Come on.
I'm like, this must be the best traveling team in the world if they talking about it on the radio. And I'm from the west side of Chicago, so I'm like, mama, take me where the radio say. Bro, I show up with a baseball glove and shit. Like, it's a movie audition. I'm like, oh, no, I'm cool, mama. I don't want to do that. And she like, boy, I done drove your ass an hour away from home. You might as well just go see what they want. You never know. 500-600 kids auditioned. They picked 5. I was one of them.
Damn.
27 years later, I'm an actor.
Yeah.
You know? So, like, I did that movie when I was 10 years old. I'm 37 now. So, 27 years in this shit, bro.
Bro, you say 27 years and you're still acting.
Yeah, bro.
A lot of people one and done. Like, they can't go from being a child star to actually keep acting as an adult. Talk to us about Forrest. Talk to us about playing your role that you play there now and just evolving within the acting game.
Yeah, man. It's a journey, definitely a marathon, you know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, I didn't think that I was going to be an actor. Even after Hardball, I still wasn't. I thought I was going to the league, bro. You couldn't have told me I wasn't. I was cold, Cam. I wasn't you, but I was cold.
It was cool.
I was free safety.
It's
I was
different
free.
temperatures.
I was free. I wish you would have started all that scrambling shit while I was out there.
Oh, really?
I wish. I wish.
Hey, I'll tell you this, though. You was probably one of them dudes that I hated in middle school.
Probably.
Because you had the money, you had the status.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, nigga, my mom and daddy is regular. My folks from the backwoods of Mississippi, boy. Nigga, hell
But
no.
they saw you, though.
Yeah.
They expected you how they seen you, and this was during a time we didn't have Netflix.
That's
you
true.
had to go invest in
Bruh.
a ticket to watch it on a big screen.
Blockbuster.
So when your family, when your friends, when strangers saw, hey, yo, that's the boy.
The dude from, the dude from Hardball.
How was that growing up in that type of dynamic?
Well, I will say, because I'm from Chicago, being at Hardball, it saved me from all that gang shit. Like, I didn't have to worry about gangs. Like, nobody got on my ass for hanging out with this gang or that gang or this gang or that gang.
That's Chris,
because
yeah.
that's just Chris. That's Hardball.
Yeah.
They was just like, that's Hardball, and he cool with everybody. Everybody loved Hardball. It wasn't like one of them things that I had to worry about, like most kids being at a public school in Chicago on the west side. You have to worry about. You can't just be associating with any and everybody. So, like, I think it helped me in that regard. Like, yo, I was just able to accumulate a very wide friend circle. Like, all races, all whatever. It don't matter if you play baseball, track, football, regular, civilian, just go home, go to school. I was cool with everybody because of the TV shit. Like, and it made people, I didn't have to go into like a cool club and pick my little.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
you
had
be
to
a,
choose.
Yeah, I didn't have to choose to be a jock or choose to be smart or choose to be the class clown. It was like, I'm cool with everybody.
Yeah.
Now I know this might be skewed, but you playing in hardball, and you say you still play baseball after that.
Yeah, bro.
Did people
I thought I was going to
just be like, did that add more pressure to you though? actually on it. He's like, nigga, you play hard, bro. You got to know how to do this.
Yeah, like anytime I would strike out or something, the catcher will be saying a little smart shit. Yeah, this ain't a movie, nigga. You know I get that. That was my biggest pet peeve though my whole life. Like, even, cause that's everybody's go-to. Like when you get into it with somebody, they want to fight you or something. They be like, man, you know this ain't no movie, man. We going straight. I'm like, bro, exactly. They ain't gonna be able to tell me cut from off your ass. Right. This ain't a movie. You're absolutely right. Yeah. Like, people don't, bro, I'm really from Chicago. Yeah. Like, that's why I be fighting for you, because I know, bro, you from the, hey, for real,
Talk to me.
Like, bro, like, people don't understand, bro. Like, they be thinking, I was just telling my homegirl this today. I say, bro, this TV stuff, it kind of, I feel like it turned me into Bubble Boy in a weird way.
Explain.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like in some ways, it turned me into a bitch a little bit, because it's like, I have to be conscious of everything now. Like, 15 years ago, if somebody would say something to me, you can't just slap him. Can't do that no more. I don't even like playing intramural sports no more, because all I think about is, you think I'm finna go to this 24-hour fitness in NoHo, and one of you niggas who got to go to work tomorrow, fuck around, elbow me in my mouth, my teeth gone, my lip bust, I twist my ankle. And
that's my job.
I can't go film this show or this movie because I'm out here playing intramural sports with you niggas.
But can I counsel you on something?
Help me out, Cam.
When you go to those dynamics, you can't blame them.
I don't.
I blame you or the individual, because in order for an impact to have impact, as Sir Isaac Newton says, in order for it to have the same or an impactful explosion, the same force on one side has to be the same force on that side. I say all that to say, if I were to go to a LA Fitness, an Equinox, or just a regular outdoor or a basketball game, intramural pickup, I'm not gonna match their energy. It's like he backing in.
Yeah.
I'm like, no. Bro,
I'm chilling, bro.
It's okay.
Yeah.
And a couple of it's okays, and then it's like, all right, there's only one person that I really go there with.
Yeah.
And he has my best interest. That's my younger brother.
Understood, heard.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody else, a stranger,
They be
I'm not
battling.
about to dump.
Yeah, nah.
It's not that important to me. I just want to sweat, bro.
Yeah.
Then you go into a situation where I really love football, still to this day.
Yeah.
So if I see a football, I'm like a dog. I'm like, hey, bro, let me see it real quick. Hey,
that's how I am.
boom.
Yeah.
You're the measuring stick to how people feel. Like, hey, bro, hardball buddy.
Yeah, hardball.
I just got his ass.
Yeah.
They'll never be able to do that with me, even though it'll be a fun type of time. Guys don't realize it's like, bro, I'm not trying to go there. It's not that serious, bro.
Yep.
And in our community, we have to be able to mitigate certain situations because they do care. And I'm not trying to discredit people's reasoning for going hard, but it's like, you're not going to get that from me, bro.
Nah, in fact, you're right. And I'm not going to give it to him either.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not on that, Cam. Like, and that's why I say Bubble Boy, because I be thinking, like, every little step I take, I be like, oh, shit, what if my ankle?
Yeah.
No. I'm like, bro, I got to film in the morning. I can't afford no scratch.
No, for sure. No, nothing. Because that impacts. Like, bro, your NIL is a real thing.
Yeah.
Your name, your image, and your likeness.
Oh, what?
For you as an actor, it hits different.
Yeah.
Like you going there
That's
limping,
real.
talking about, man, I done sprained my. Like,
Right.
They're like, what's your focus,
That's
bro?
what my bread,
Hey,
bro.
bro, you got an action scene
I
right
can't,
here.
exactly,
You know
Cam.
what I'm saying?
And that's why I can't get with it.
We don't got the budget for no double.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. And that's the thing people don't look at too with acting. It ain't the one difference between sports and acting. It ain't no subs. Ain't no next man up. And they can't sub somebody in to be Jannard on power. Like if Chris, you gotta be there, and you gotta be. Even I don't care if your girl arguing with you. I don't care if this happened. If that boy, you better turn that shit off and go be Jannard.
Yeah,
because you can't just get the next nigga off the bench.
Facts.
You don't feel good today. If I'm sick, I could be throwing up, nigga. Action.
Everybody got
That's it.
Peggy's of the world that nigga just
Man, shut up, man. This is a one-on-one right here, man. Nigga, you don't know who I be? Yeah, man. But Chris, man, thank you for stopping in to the show, bro.
Man, that's
really
my
appreciate
love.
you, bro.
I appreciate
for
y'all.
sure.
I literally walked in and said, I'm looking where Cam at. I'm looking for Cam. I'm looking for Stephen A. And I'm looking for Shannon. That was it.
Man,
God.
appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir.
I'll talk to you off air.
Talk to
Man,
me.
let's
I hit up Shannon.
was good when it was popping with it, man. We all paying homage today.
feel me?
Hey, man.
You know what I'm saying? To Atlanta's very own.
For sure.
Right on.
It's the king, bitch.
Come on.
Hey, man. Understanding.
Hey.
We get serious.
When it go this way, bro.
You dig what I'm saying? We ain't playing
When
with
it
the
when
big-
it hitting it like this. When I seen that,
boys,
they
they
gonna
got
cut the hair.
Let me tell you something.
What's up?
And I want to order a business and done it the right way. I look on my phone the other day, and I'm saying, "Hey, bro, run it and matter." I'm like, "Who is this?" Your son King hit. I said, "King,
Run it.
I'm gonna beat your ass."
Okay.
He say, "Hell nah, I'ma skin you." I said, "Boy, when I get done with you, King, the whole Harris bloodline gonna be looking for me."
How'd it turn out?
No, when I get back to the city.
Okay, okay,
Listen,
okay.
white on rice.
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah.
Hey,
Listen.
Say less. I wait. It cost me nothing to wait to see the outcome.
You feel me?
I wait to see
How
what
you
happens.
thinking, bro? How you
I'm
feeling?
chilling, man. You know what I mean? I'm just out here, man, enjoying the sights, man.
Yeah.
You know, the Bay is a lovely place, man. Got some beautiful people here, man. And, you know, I'm just out here enjoying the energy.
What's the secret behind longevity?
Yeah.
Because we don't talk about that.
The king still
Bro,
remains
you've
the king.
been popping for a long time. Bro, you was popping, I thought your peak was when I was in high school. You feel what I'm saying? And that's a long time
Right.
with mixtapes, albums, mixtapes, movies, businesses, mixtapes, movies, albums. And it's like, damn, bruh, sit down somewhere.
I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. Them my last one. I'm trying.
Ever.
Is it really for real?
I'm gonna throw this out here, leave this out here, man, and I'm gonna go on about my business. Yeah, I'm trying.
So you ready
I
to
wanna
walk
sit
away from
down.
the game? This
I
is
would
it.
like to sit down. I would like that.
What do
This is-
sitting down look
I mean,
like
to
to
be
you
honest
though?
with you, golfing, traveling, you know what I mean? Enjoying my grandchildren.
Yeah.
You know, focusing on other things, film, television, real estate development, a franchise in the trap music museum. I got tons of stuff to
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But, you know, when you've had a career that has been as illustrious and has been blessed by the fans and by God as much as mine have, you must earn the right to walk away. You don't just disappear when people know that you can still get on, you know what I mean? So I'm going to put this album out there, and I'm gonna put 100% into it. I'm gonna give it all, you know, that I feel it could be. And then, man, I'm gonna go on and enjoy the rest of the what God has blessed me with this life.
What's this album though? Like you said, this your last album, and I
Yeah.
don't want to move on from that. What you putting in this album for it to be your last piece of work? You
That's
saying?
right.
So what's different in this album from any other album that you putting in?
Well, I tell you, okay, so I read Basquiat, and I've said this a lot because it makes sense to me. Basquiat said that art is how we decorate space.
Okay.
Music is how we decorate time. So what's going to be different about this album is the decoration of this period in my life. You feel what I'm saying? And there will never be another period like this one.
Yeah.
So that's why this album will be special. This album is going. That's why all the rest of them are special.
Correct.
Because they decorated periods in my life. So after this, I'm gonna move on to something else.
For what I do know of you, you are bullish. You do things your way, how you want to do it, from the creative director to the creativity to how you say certain things to where you want to be. Did you feel the pressure, or what is the synonymous with this album and you cutting your hair?
Well, the idea was always okay. So when I grew my hair, it was really because it was during the pandemic.
Okay.
And I had an afro, like a little American gangster kind of dude with the facial, and a lady walked up to me while I was getting some grocery. Lady walked up to me. She said, "Hey, you know what? Never mind. I thought you were T.I." I said,
What is that?
I can hide.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I started growing my hair, really just kind of trying to
Blend in.
disappear a little bit and not be as recognizable. And the plan was always, when it was time to get down to releasing music and getting to really, really being serious about putting out the album, that's when I was gonna cut the hair. Because this being my last album, I gotta give people the brand that they recognize. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give the people what they want. And I did what they want, and it's the last one. I'm gonna give it to them the way they want to see it.
Man, listen,
that's real.
I would always do that too. Would do that part of my career with growing my hair out in the off season. And I heard it from Jay-Z. You know, like when he would get in album mode, he would grow his hair.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In that type of dynamic. But I want to give you a nugget that I don't think you too much have. That you created and you're responsible for. Not a lot of people can say or do it this way.
Okay.
You can be done with this particular, you know, segment of your life.
Okay.
But I would appreciate if you just do a Harris album.
Okay.
Understand that.
Okay.
You got Damani.
Mm.
You got what is it? Buddy.
Buddy Red.
Buddy Red.
Yeah.
You got your little daughter.
Yeah.
You got so much talent.
This is true.
Bro, you a hell of a father that
Man,
you and
thank
your
you.
wife, bro. Y'all, what
Thank
the hell y'all were doing in that bed, bro? Y'all was cooking.
Putting it
I
together.
can't tell you. I can't tell you.
This is the modern day Jackson.
Yeah.
Feel me?
I appreciate
Because
that.
not a lot of people, everybody got kids.
Right.
But everybody kids ain't talented. Or
Well,
been able to showcase
Their
that.
talent.
they just might not be the talented in the same area of,
parents.
of talent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think everybody blessed with talent. You just gotta find yours and cultivate it.
Tip, do you know how hard that would be, bro? For
I mean,
y'all to say, like,
it can happen.
there's been collab albums.
Yeah.
There have been
Yeah.
albums where it's like, bro, and I always told you, bro, my favorite song by you. Now, granted, you got I'm Serious, you got, obviously Dope Boy, 24, all that cool. But what you and Damani was able to do, bro,
Man.
Oh, yeah.
it was painting. I could close my eyes, bro,
Yeah.
and I felt like I was on that jet with y'all playing spades and going to
Hey.
Coachella and doing all these things that y'all
Man.
mentioned in that
Thank you.
that piece of work.
Man, thank
And when you start to unpack your greatness and your seeds, kind of growth in this industry, that alone will go so crazy. Got you thinking.
I mean, bro, we've always talked about it, the entire family have, man. It really about, like, everybody got their own thing they doing.
'Cause
The money working on his thing,
Bruh.
King working on his thing,
Bruh.
Neat working on her thing,
Bruh.
Buddy Red working. So it's really about everybody saying, okay, I'm going to put my individual thing to the side for right now so we
For
can
the
work on
family.
the collective.
Because listen,
Yeah, that's
this
real.
is what they're not understanding or really respecting about this.
Mm-hmm.
You a trap artist. That's not who Damani is.
That's right.
That's not who
It's gonna be
Buddy
so
Red.
many feels
It's
on
so
that
many
album.
It's like you're gonna have a little hint to J. Cole. You're gonna
Right.
have Andre 3000, obviously T.I.
Right.
Then you're gonna have Pop with your dog. Like, bro, it's
I mean, like, listen, I don't know. People come to me like I'm the end all be all to it. Like, you know what I mean?
nigga them your kids.
I know it, but they still.
Hey,
got
boy,
their
come in
own
this
way.
house and record this record. Boy, I
You
get
know,
it.
it's
Lock in.
a
That's
democracy,
Joe
not a
Jackson.
dictatorship,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That ain't what family business was pressed on.
I can't. I mean,
The
nah.
family hustle.
If everybody want to do it, bro. If everybody, like for instance, even Family Hustle, it's episode that the money ain't in it. It's whole seasons. The money say I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah.
And so, we don't put no, like, it's always available, but it's not a mandatory
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
If they want to do it and it's something that we come together collectively to do, it can happen.
That would be
Yeah,
such a
that
creative
would be
body of
crazy.
work.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta say this though, and I never been in a space like this, but in Atlanta,
Uh-huh.
it's no other sports game like that with sports culture collab. And you can't walk around in an arena in a sports space and not hear music, but definitely in Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
Tell me how that is combined within sports culture, rap music as a whole, and how have you even stayed relevant in that space? Because we hear your music, we hear your spaces. It's like, just explain to the world what you gonna get by going to a sports arena in Atlanta.
I really don't know. I haven't done anything to to intentionally stay relevant within there, but I
Yeah.
do have.
Cause you got anthems people want to hear.
Man, I
And they-
appreciate that.
Yeah.
I love and appreciate that. But I got like friends and constituents within the organizations, like Tamika Rich at the Falcons, a huge family friend and supporter. We got people in the Hawks organization, as well as the Braves that just kind of keep us plugged in and know what's going on. And if we could be supportive of our friends who've been supporting us, we always are.
Yeah, for sure. That's hard.
Man, listen, bro. That's all the time.
Hey, man, I got to thank you, man. For being on expeditiously with me, man. Because we doing our thing, man.
It's out now, right?
Yeah, we going.
Don't worry about it. I'm going to send that invoice.
Yeah.
Man, come on, send it on. I got a brand new paper shredder I've been trying to work.
Shredder? No, I'm going to wait till you drop that album. And then you say Apple's number one Spotify streaming, and that's when I'm.
You got the date and everything for the album when it's coming
Man,
out?
we going to put it out this year, man. I always like to come out like right for it. I ain't gonna tell you.
Yeah.
Right before the what?
Right.
That's when I'm gonna send the invoice.
We gonna keep them hats tilt to the end.
That's why I know not to say that.
Somebody put me on that one. I ain't gonna send it when you drop it. I'm gonna send it, what they say, a week or two after a recurring week. When that check. I know that.
That's Atlanta right there.
You gotta come pull up to the spade table. It's a spade table waiting on you.
Listen, I'm
It's a
telling
spade
you,
table. We got a spade table
I got
waiting
a
on
bounty on every single Harris.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna whoop your son
All right, come on.
in Madden.
All right.
As far as fashion, the money, as far as thrifting, we can go there toe to
Not
toe.
thrifting. The man said
thrifting.
Buddy Red, I see the swag and all that. And between respectfully you and your wife, bro, if y'all ever sit into the left or the right of me on the spade table, it will never be a good day for me.
Man, we gonna knock your nose off, Mr. Newton. We gonna knock your nose off, Mr.
Well, good thing I ain't a pyramid in Africa, but I'm still have my nose. You dig what I'm saying?
Love, bro, man.
Smooth.
T.I.
All right.
When you start in a family, your perspective changes overnight. Suddenly, you're thinking years ahead about their future and the milestones that you can't wait to see.
That's real.
And for me, a part of loving my family is always about thinking about their future, even in the most uncomfortable ways. Life insurance isn't a fun topic, but it's one that we all need to think about. That's why I recommend life insurance through Ethos.
So how easy is it?
Ethos makes getting life insurance fast and easy, 100% online. You can get a quote in just seconds. Apply in as little as 10 minutes and get same-day coverage.
I heard you don't even need a medical exam. You just answer a few simple health questions and can get up to $3 million in coverage. And some policies are as low as $30 a month, billed monthly.
That's right. And Business Insider just named Ethos the #1 no medical exam instant life insurance provider.
I need to look into that.
Protect your family with life insurance with Ethos. Get up to $3 million in coverage in as little as 10 minutes at ethos.com/fourth. That's ethos.com/FOURTH. Ethos.com/fourth. Application times may vary. Rates may vary.